My story is a simple one, but it's a new one, and it has only just begun. The trail from here on in is a rough, challenging, but ultimately forgiving and rewarding one. Unlike the modern world that constantly pushes for bigger, faster, and fake, this one looks for smaller, slower, and real. Quote by Billy Reader from Cabin People. It is much more satisfying, but much more unpredictable. In the adventure known as life, there are those who live it vicariously and enjoy the ride from the safety of an armchair. And that's good. There are those who have a few chances to realize incredible and life-changing experiences, and though they don't repeat them, they carry with them a growth and personal philosophy for the rest of their lives. And there are those whom a taste is never enough, for whom the lust of adventure is nearly insatiable. And if you add to that the overwhelming desire to create and to share, then you get where I reside. For the end of one adventure only signifies the beginning of another. By Liz Stroud. In this story, one finds inspiration from the pioneers of the story's past. People like Dick Pronicki, Les Stroud, Dave Canterbury, Cody Lundin, and Ray Mears become your inspiration. Native peoples, like the true expert survivalists and bushcrafters, like the Hadza of Tanzania, San Bushmen of the Kalahari, Inuits of the Canadian Arctic, and other aboriginals of South America and Australia, and the experts of Europe and Central Asia, become your teachers. This path, the natural path, is harder in the modern world, but is freer and more self-reliant. Freedom. What we all long for, but can never achieve. Of course you can't. In this world, you can't be free when you are constantly dependent on things that dictate your life. Like your money, that doesn't really exist, except for in zeros and ones on a computer. But it still dictates how you live, what you can afford to eat, where, and live in. Or bills and taxes you pay, or companies or the government, which definitely try to dictate your life. They claim that your dependence on them makes things better, makes you more freer. But dependence is essentially the opposite of freedom, quote by Billy Reader. And they claim that there are many things that you need so that you buy into them. As Dick Pronicki once said, needs? I guess that was bothers so many folks. They keep expanding their needs until they are dependent on too many things and too many other people. I wonder how many things in the average American home could be eliminated if the question were asked, must I really have this? I guess most of the extras are chalked up for comfort or saving time. And over the years, Americans in particular have been all too willing to squander their hard-earned independence and freedom for the illusion of feeling safe under somebody else's authority. The concept of self-sufficiency has been undermined in value over a scant few generations. The vast majority of the population seems to look down their noses upon self-reliance as some quaint, dusty relic, entertained only by the hyper-paranoid or those hopelessly incapable of fitting into mainstream society. Essentially, this path, my path, is of freedom and self-reliance. It is one which I create my future and take control of my own fate with knowledge and skill. Not like the pointless grammar, math, and rules drilled into my head kind of knowledge, but skills, ideas, inspired by the people you looked up to and taught by past peoples. And it focuses on freedom from fake items for dependence or the need for a bunch of gear to be able to simply be in the wild. For bushcraft is what you carry in your mind and your muscles, said Ray Mears. It is a beautiful story, so won't you come with me? I'm as new to this as you are, and we can learn it all and develop our own story together. So come along, let's learn a little, have fun a lot, and get through this together. May your trails be rugged and adventurous.